Hi Pisces, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your January love reading. I know, actually January love and general reading. I'm going to make these readings quick. I have to do the annuals. I went on a ski trip and I had every intention of finishing up the annuals in the evenings, but I didn't really take into account how tired I was going to be after skiing all day. So, backed up on those. These are a little bit late because I had to get caught up on personals. So here we are. This is your January high-level love and general reading. Annuals will be coming out shortly. If you would like to order a private reading, you can just click on the link below. And let's get started. All right, Pisces. What are the messages, advice, and guidance for Pisces with respect to their love life? What do Pisces need to hear? What messages do Pisces need to hear with respect to their love life? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, let's go. Let's talk about it. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, reversed. So either you or somebody, your love interest or partner, is not really withholding anything, which is interesting because high level, before I get into that, Pisces, I'm just going to say that there's a high level essence of you're stopping caring. You're not really concerning yourself with love charades and games in January. Okay? You're open. We have the moon. This is the card of secrets. We have the tower. Okay? You're not waiting around. If stuff's going to happen, it's going to happen. Next. Bye. Right? Bye, Felicia. Next. Good. Because sometimes, Pisces, you tend to care a little bit too much, which is why we all love you. You're so connected. You're so in tune. But sometimes it's good for you to not care so much. You know, sometimes you need to have those boundaries up. And I think what this spread is really saying on a very high level is whatever situation you're in right now with respect to your love life, you might be feeling like you're giving your all. It may not be perceived that way, however, but regardless, okay, there's some stuff going on. We have, okay, like there's a scenario here where you could be very hurt, but you're choosing not to. Nine of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed. There could be a situation here where things aren't going well at all, but you're not going to let it get the best of you. Somebody could be really seriously lying, cheating, stealing, sneaky behavior, overconfidence. But you're a Pisces. Nothing gets by you. So they can play these games all along. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They could be playing these games all along. But at the end of the day, Pisces, you want something that is solid, something that can grow. You don't need mind games. You're trying to level up. You're trying to level up in life, love, career, health. You're trying to level up. And here they are playing mind games. And you don't need it. You don't want it. You don't need it. So you're kind of looking away from them with respect to that. I mean, look at this smirk on his face. And here you are in your lab, like concocting plans and ways to conquer the universe. And he's like, you know, you're not going to deal with it. Your back is turned to that nonsense. Your back is turned to this nonsense. Your back is turned to this nonsense again here. You're just going to take your thoughts, take your emotions, take your spiritual, physical presence away from their sneakiness and go about your journey. You're not going to let it affect you. You could be dealing with an Aries. If you're dealing with the Aries, it's not this person. This is an air sign. There could be an Aries in your midst or a fire sign, but you could also be, look, you're both looking in the same direction, possibly looking to the past. However, you could just be kind of emulating you could just be wanting to emulate that type of persona of an Aries where they're just like, I don't give a crap what you think. I'm doing my thing. Something that you probably hate about fire signs, but something that the reason why you probably hate it is because on some level you wish you could not care so much just like they do. On some level. I'm not hating on fire signs. But when we want to move on with our life, we know exactly how to do that. And sometimes emotionally you can get really bogged down. And so I think sometimes here, with this nonsense, you may be trying to emulate a fiery type of energy in terms of just like, I have bigger plans for my life. If you want to be in it, great. If not, peace out. Okay? You're open and honest. Like, you're not hiding anything. And they are. So here's the Ace of Wands. You could be really wanting a new beginning. Again, the initiation of something passionate. It could be really with the fire sign or just you wanting to take on that type of energy. You're not really sitting in a place where you're going to be regretful. I feel, Pisces, what this reading is really saying is that you've been open, you've been honest, which sometimes doesn't... People don't think you're like that a lot. People think you're like this. This is your card, the moon, which means hidden information. But I think you just feel so connected on so many levels that you just kind of think sometimes that everybody already knows, but they don't. And regardless, you're not apologizing and you don't have any regrets about whatever this is. They're the ones that are doing this, not you. Okay, Page of Swords, there's definitely spying going on. Okay. Someone's watching you. Why? Because you don't care. When you're not caring, it draws interest to you. So, of course, if they're being sneaky, trying to get a reaction out of you, and you're like, peace out, I've got stuff to do, they're like, hey, what about me? I thought, and you're just like, nope. I know I'm giving you little, like, word information bites, but I think you get what I'm saying. I think you understand exactly where I'm coming from, especially if you're dealing with a sneaky air sign. And I think that if you are dealing with an air sign, they tend to be a little bit more disconnected from their emotions. Now, you have to look at what their rising and their moon sign is also, and their Venus. But, you know, they tend to be a little bit disconnected from their emotions. And that's something that you actually really need in a partner, somebody that is connected to you and your emotions and vice versa. And so even though these might not be actual games, it may feel like games to you, but I think you're just over worrying about it. You really have stuff to do, and that's it. If they want to come along for the ride, they better behave, right? Okay. High-level advice and guidance for Pisces. High-level advice and guidance for Pisces love life in January. High-level advice and guidance for Pisces love life in January. Okay. Yeah, Eight of Wands reversed. You don't want to talk about it. You don't even know if you want this situation to be transformed, okay? Queen of Wands. Again, you could be dealing with a fire sign. That's Aries right there, but there's love, okay, there's connection, Two of Cups, there's spiritual connection. So there's a lack of transformation and a lack of communication. So in terms of advice and guidance, this is your goal. If something's not transforming and you need it to, if they're being shady and you need them to stop, if they're not communicating or if you're not communicating and there's spying and sneaky behavior going on, there's a total lack of honest, solid foundation there, and you're just going to happily move on about your day and about your life because you don't want to play these types of games. You want something that is real and something that is solid and something that can be shared equally between the two of you. That's basically it. I mean, yeah. I feel like you don't even want to talk about it anymore, and you definitely don't want to concern yourself with it. You've got real solid things to build. Okay, let's move on to your general reading for the month of January. I'm going to use the Fountain Tarot. Spirit and Universe, what are the general messages for Pisces? Health, life, career, spirituality, finances, friends, family. High-level messages for Pisces. High-level messages for Pisces. Okay, I'm going to go through this rather quickly. Ten of Cups. Four of Wands. Two of Wands. Nine of Cups has been showing up for almost everybody. Six of Wands, victory. Page of Wands, 10 of Coins. Okay, awesome. Nine of Coins. Okay, all right. All right. This is what we have, Pisces. Well, first, aside from love, and maybe if your relationship's going really well and the last spread didn't mean anything to you, then this will, okay? Everything in other facets of your life, possibly including love if the other one didn't resonate with you, is going splendidly. We have the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. We have 10 of Coins. Okay, there's stability and happiness there. 9 of Cups, wishes being granted. What's interesting is we have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles here. These tend to be the Bachelor, Bachelorette cards. So you could be seeking emotional fulfillment elsewhere. You could be wanting to be single. You could be wanting to just focus on you and your life. And if you do, there is happiness there. There is victory there. Four of Wands, there's celebration. Some people could be really in love and celebrating. A wedding could be on the table. But also with the Two of Wands, we have this past, present, future air here. And this is kind of why I'm thinking you're looking at the past, you're looking at the future, and you're looking at where you are. And I think part of where you want to go is to this emotional, fulfilling place, just like we saw with the Two of Cups in your last spread. You want this, but somebody's playing games. Page of Wands. There could be just somebody that's kind of in and out of your life on some odd level and is driving you bonkers. There's healing that needs to take place. We have the Queen of Swords. Again, an air sign. You could be very much, this could really go two ways. You could be very much involved and happy and solid and stable with an air sign, or you could be needing to heal from that. Okay, there is stability there with them. There could be. Maybe there is. So that's good. I mean, we do have victory here. We do have this card of celebration and marriage. It's right in line with this air sign. So there's an air of that. So if your relationship's going well, then just kind of disregard the last reading, because this speaks very heavily to success in relationships, but it also speaks very heavily to the need to heal, and also the desire to be single and build for yourself. There's definitely a decision to be made with the Lovers card. The Lovers isn't the soulmate card, okay? The Lovers is not a twin flame or whatever card. The Lovers is, it can mean that, but it's also saying that there's a need to actually think very clearly about this connection. Is it just sexual? Is it just energetic? Or is it actually a real solid, soulful human being that you can connect with on a very long-term basis? How do they drive? How are they with their money? How do they dress? Like, do you really like them as a person? Or do you just feel very connected to them on a sexual level? Okay, there's a difference. And that's what this card is saying. There is a choice. This is the card of Gemini. Sometimes you have to take the emotion out in order to make a clear decision. So there is this sense of possibly wanting to separate and move away, and that's where you're going to feel victorious, because there's healing that needs to be done. But could also mean that There's excitement and future planning going on, and you both are really excited about it. Again, though, Queen of Swords, the most emotionless sign. You need emotion. Unless you have air in your chart, or unless they have a lot of water in their chart, then that could be a really good connection. Okay, high-level advice and guidance. And I didn't even want this to be another love reading. And I don't necessarily think it has to be, but it looks like every other area of your life is going well. Okay, high-level advice and guidance for Pisces in their general love. Or I mean in their general, with respect to this general reading. High-level advice and guidance. Okay. The Hierophant, Temperance, Death. Seven of Swords again. Pisces. Advice and guidance is to look very closely. Look very closely. You might be really wanting to spend some time alone with this Hermit card here because, again, we have the Seven of Swords. This is the card of deceit. All right. I'm sensing that there's a major transformation that needs to take place. It's like you're trying to get to this. I'm turning this into a love reading, sorry. It just is going that way. Another love reading for you. It's like you're really trying to get to this solid place with somebody. And in terms of advice and guidance, you need two things, right? And you're not getting them. That's why this is here. That's why this is here. You need emotional temperance, and you need a major transformation in order for this to go away before you can move into this. Okay? If this isn't a love reading, then you are really enjoying the changes that are taking place in your work life. Very much enjoying the changes. It's offering you a ton more stability. You're feeling emotionally fulfilled. You're feeling great. And it's offering you kind of like, I feel like you're like getting promoted or about to get promoted or something on that level. And it feels good. There's a big transformation coming, and it has to do with large-scale organizations. So large companies, government organizations, all right? And it's a major transformation, and you feel really good about it. And it actually, you might be kind of leaving some of this BS behind, frankly. All right, Pisces, thank you so much. Stay tuned for your annual reading that will be coming up. They're long. I wanted to get these out first. And I love you, and talk to you soon. All right, bye.